Live from Ardmore Regional Park in beautiful Ardmore, Oklahoma, this is the Southwest Plains District Tournament presented by National Park College and the Nighthawk Network. Good evening and thank you for joining us. My name is Mark Oliver. Our nightcap today features the University of Arkansas Rich Mountain and National Park College in our winners bracket showdown. Moments ago, Murray State College took care of Western Oklahoma State College to stay unbeaten in this tournament and now awaits the winner of this contest right here. We'd like to apologize in advance. We've been dealing with a number of technical difficulties this afternoon, and we hope that we are back up and running for our finale this evening. So we appreciate your patience. We'd like to apologize for the fan bases as we work to deliver the best possible broadcast experience to you wherever you're watching from. So wherever you're watching from, no matter which team you're rooting for, let us know who you're excited to see and where you're watching from. We'd love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. University of Arkansas Rich Mountain and National Park College. Big rivalry. On the Arkansas side of things, of course, UARM representing the Western Division of Region 2 play, NPC representing the Eastern Division of Region 2 play. But these two teams have a lot of rich history together as opponents on the battlefield. Earlier this season, a 12-inning showdown. The NPC was able to go the distance and get the win. Avery Creech setting a single-game innings record that day and is back to be the starting pitcher in this contest here. Currently announcing the starting lineups for each team today. Leading things off for University of Arkansas Rich Mountain at center field. Batting first will be Brooke Tyler. Batting second at second base, Emily Stout. Batting third at shortstop, Lindley Collins. Batting fourth, the catcher, Lyndon Cole. Batting fifth at third base, Kinsley Allen. Batting sixth, designated player, Abby Ward. Batting seventh at first base, Ashlyn Van Meter. Batting eighth in right field, Kinley Rankin. Batting ninth for the Bucks in left field, Brianna Email. Abby Copine takes the circle for the Rich Mountain Bucks one day after throwing a no-hitter in the team's win over SAU Tech. The visiting team on the scoreboard will be National Park College. Due up here in the first inning, right fielder Paige Attaway, Emma Sowell at first base, and Macy Graves, the second baseman. We're locked and loaded for what should be an epic battle here in our winners bracket in Ardmore. The winner of this battle will face the Murray State College Aggies tomorrow at 4 o'clock. The team that falls in this battle tonight will face ASU-Newport at 1:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. No team wants to exit the winner's bracket because then it becomes win or go home. And as long as you stay in that upper bracket, you have that double elimination safety net carrying you the rest of the way. NPC dressed in black tops, black bottoms with blue numbers and letters. The Rich Mountain Bucks hailing from Mena, Arkansas. Red tops, red bottoms accented in black. We're ready for softball here in Oklahoma. The leadoff hitter will be Paige Attaway for National Park College out of Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. First pitch from Copine, taken for strike one. Count 0-1 on the leadoff hitter Attaway. The speedy right fielder awaiting the next offering. It gets away from Copine. 1-1. Copine's pitch taken on the inside corner. That is called strike two. to take up high. Ball 2 in the at-bat. Copine going to battle against Attaway. Attaway, the sophomore out of Fouke, Arkansas. Looking to put it in play. That one too high and a good eye for Attaway. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Attaway for the first out of the first inning. A strikeout for Copine. That brings up first baseman Emma Sowell for the Nighthawks. First pitch to Sowell, taken down the middle, strike 1. Copine wheeling and dealing early here in this Southwest Plains District Tournament battle. Sowell lays off of that one, and it pays off for ball 1. Each of these teams vying for the chance to take on the top dog, number 2 in the nation, Murray State College. Copine's pitch, a swing and a miss. Sowell behind in the count, 1-2. Sowell watches that one fly by with a good eye. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Nighthawks looking for their first base runner of the ball game. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Copine to start this battle. 2 up, 2 down for NPC. Next up, hard-hitting second baseman Macy Graves. Graves stands in against Copine. First pitch on its way, too far outside. Ball 1. Copine wasting no time in between pitches. That one lined in the left. That ball is bobbled all the way to the wall. Graves gets the green light. She's going to head to third. Slides in. Safe. Graves under the tag. Coach Tracy Neely can't believe it. The Nighthawks have a base runner in scoring position. Graves turned on the Jets the moment that ball left the bat. The Nighthawks got aggressive on the base paths, and it paid off with a triple. Now at the plate for NPC, freshman catcher Caitlin Marino. Marino homered in the battle against Carl Albert State College last night and looks to drive in her sophomore teammate Macy Graves. NPC with a huge opportunity to strike first in what is most certainly to be a pitcher's duel between Copine and Avery Creech. Strike taken down the middle. Count now 1-1 on the hitter, Marino. Next pitch, that one taken foul, out of play. 2 strikes on the Nighthawk catcher, Caitlin Marino. On its way, Copine lets it fly. Good eye for Marino, ball 2, 2-2. There are 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. The Nighthawks threaten. On its way, that one taken out deep toward right field. It'll stay in the yard. The catch is made. Marino will fly out. Down go the Nighthawks in the first. They'll strand a runner in scoring position. To the bottom of the first we go, where UA Rich Mountain comes to bat when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
UA Rich Mountain comes to the plate in the bottom of the first inning, looking to line up the scoreboard. For the first time in this battle, Brooke Tyler, Emily Stout, Lindley Collins due up against Avery Creech in the circle for NPC. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. It has been a beautiful day for softball here in Ardmore today. ASU-Newport surviving to advance, defeating Southeast Arkansas College this morning. In Game 2, it was Carl Albert State College moving on over SAU Tech, and moments ago, Murray State College defeating Western Oklahoma State College in our winners bracket, setting up our finale for tonight. Avery Creech takes the circle after going the distance, a complete game victory over Carl Albert State College last night. Final score 4-2. It'll be a first pitch strike down the middle to the center fielder, Brooke Tyler. Creech gets the call from her battery mate, Caitlin Marino. That ball is popped up near the circle. Alexis Artigo comes in and makes the play. There's one away. Out on the play, Brooke Tyler. Next up, second baseman Emily Stout. First pitch from Creech, just at the letters there, too high, ball one. On its way, there's a connection drilled foul just past the Rich Mountain, just past the Nighthawk dugout. That'll bring the count even, one apiece. Play continues. Avery Creech gets the ball back for National Park College. The 1-1. There's a connection. Same place, same result, foul ball. That'll be strike two on Emily Stout. Stout digs back into the box, waiting for the offering from Creech. The 1-2 scoots away too high. Marino able to reel it in. This count is even. One out, no one on for the Bucks here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch. That one gets away from the hurler and the count goes full. UA Rich Mountain threatening its first base runner of the ball game. The 3-2, too high, and the Rich Mountain Bucks have a base runner aboard. It's Emily Stout who trots on down to first. Next up, all-region honoree Lindley Collins. The hard-hitting shortstop will come to the dish for the ladies in red, on a mission to light up the scoreboard for the first time tonight. It's Collins versus Creech. The Rich Mountain dugout getting loud, cheering on its heavyweight hitter. Ball one on the first pitch thrown from Avery Creech. On its way. And that'll be a strike at the letters. Well placed by the hurler, 1-1. Collins biding her time, looking for something to drive. On its way, she shows bunt and slashes it right down in front of the pitcher. Throw to first, in time, Collins retired. There will be two away in the bottom of the first. Alexis Ardigo on the play from third base. That moves Emily Stout into scoring position. Runner on second for the Bucks. Here's catcher Lyndon Cole. Creech winds and fires. Strike one. Attacking the hitter early with a first pitch strike here. Cole looking to spark a rally and drive in Stout for the go-ahead run. The rise ball sails overhead, 1-1. Creech locking in, gets the pitch selection from Caitlin Marino. On its way, fouled away, 1-2. The Bucks are down to their final strike here in the bottom of the first inning. Creech approaches the rubber, ready to rock for the Nighthawks. Cole looking to put it in play, pitch on its way, popped up, and a foul ball. The count remains 1-2. On its way down the middle, just off center. It's a ball call, 2-2. A good eye by Lyndon Cole looking to win the battle. Pitch on its way. That one slapped to Hadley James. The throw to first. Sowell makes the play, and the Nighthawks will strand a runner on base for the Bucks. We go to the second inning. No score. NPC and Rich Mountain. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Abby Copine returns to the circle. The Nighthawks will come to the plate as we go to the second inning in our finale tonight. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Nighthawk Nation. That'll be Brooke LaBeouf, Hadley James, and Alexis Ardigo. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College, bringing you all the action here in the Southwest Plains District Tournament. It's been a great week so far in Ardmore, and we are really not done yet. A full slate of games tomorrow, 4 more, 2 scheduled for Saturday, with the championship if game scheduled for Sunday. Leading things off, NPC's newcomer of the year, Brooke LaBeouf. The designated player digging in against Abby Copine. First pitch on its way, and it's taken for a strike. Copine wheeling and dealing early in the first inning, striking out a couple of Nighthawks, allowing just one hit before inducing the fly out to get out of the jam. Copine lets it rip, high in the zone, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Brooke LaBeouf. On its way, that one down in the dirt, ball 2. Copine winds and fires. LaBeouf with the check swing. Did she go? No. And the count is 3-1. The Nighthawks looking for their second base runner of the contest. Brooke LaBeouf trying to be leadoff base runner on first. That one taken. Ball 4. LaBeouf will get her wish. She heads on down to the bag. So it's a leadoff walk off the arm of Abby Copine. Next up, Nighthawk shortstop Hadley James. Meeting in the circle here for UA Rich Mountain. Talking shop, developing a little strategy here. Middle infield getting ready to potentially turn two. Want to make sure they're on the same page. Shortstop Lindley Collins, second baseman Emily Stout. Here's Hadley James for Nighthawk Nation. First pitch to James, showing bunt, pulling back that ball down in the dirt, ball one. Count is 1-0. Copine at the ready. There's the bunt. It's down, but it's foul. Hadley James will have to come back and try again. With one strike on her, she still technically has an opportunity. If she wants to attempt another slash bunt, play small ball, move the base runner. Over on first, Brooke LaBeouf ready to sprint at the crack of the bat. On its way, there's the bunt, and that bunt is down. It rolls down the third baseline, over to first. Out is James, and now LaBeouf is caught in a pickle in the middle. Trying to beat it out down the third baseline. LaBeouf is tagged out. It's a double play. Aggressive base running for NPC. It does not pay off this time. 2 outs, no one on. Hang on a second. I think the umpires are going to talk about this. Brooke LaBeouf is being waved back to third here. Out is the call. The tag was applied. The base is now clear. Next up for NPC, third baseman Alexis Artigo. So a little bit of momentum in the Nighthawks' sails has been taken away out on the base paths here. Artigo is going to look to restart a rally. Strike one on the pitch from Copine. On its way, there's a connection. Over to shortstop. Collins fires to first. Down go the Nighthawks in the second. We go to the bottom of the inning. No score. Bucks come to bat when we come back on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
A scoreless ball game heads to the bottom of the second inning here in Ardmore. UA Rich Mountain coming to the plate. They will have the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Kensley Allen, Abby Ward, and Ashlyn Van Meter. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you along for the ride tonight. A nail-biter early here in our finale. Creech toes the rubber for NPC, ready to go to work. Allen is the hitter. First pitch on its way. That is just outside for ball one. Creech has the one she wants, winds and fires. That one fouled away. Souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands here at the ballpark tonight. A bright, warm, sunny day, far removed from how this tournament began yesterday. Chilly, windy. The 1-1 popped away, foul ball. Two strikes on the leadoff hitter, Kinsley Allen. Creech returns to the rubber. Marino set behind home plate. 1-2 pitch on its way. That one dies just before the knees. Ball 2. Creech at the ready, fires high, and a good eye from the hitter. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Allen. The third baseman threatening a leadoff walk in the second. Bucks had a base runner in the previous inning on an Emily Stout walk. The 3-2 down the middle. That one grounded over to third. Artigo to Sowell. 1 away. Next up for the Bucks is the designated player. It's number 4, Abby Ward. Ward steps in against Avery Creech. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 right down the middle. Slight hesitation coming out of the batter's box there, but now Ward has seen it. Looking to do something with it here. Second pitch of the at-bat. That one ripped deep to left field, and that one is going to be caught by Rachel Lawyer out in left. 2 down here in the inning. Next up for Rich Mountain, Ashlyn Van Meter. Van Meter had a day to remember yesterday for Rich Mountain. A colossal victory over SAU Tech. Van Meter hoping some of that offense from yesterday carries over into her first at-bat today. A first pitch strike off the arm of Avery Creech. Van Meter digs back in. On its way, too far inside. That'll be ball 1. Van Meter looking to break through with 2 outs. The 1-1 connected over to second base. Graves to Sowell for the punch out. We go to the 3rd inning here in Oklahoma. No score. Nighthawks and Bucks. The Southwest Plains District Tournament continues in just a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Top of the 3rd here in Ardmore. NPC will go to the bat, bringing its 8, 9, and 1 hitters. That will be Rachel Lawyer, Kiera Burkhart, and then back to the top of the order with Paige Attaway. I'm Mark Oliver. No score. And what we expected to be a nail-biter, and so far it has absolutely delivered. It's Abby Copine versus Avery Creech in the circle. Copine hot off of a no-hitter yesterday. Looking to stay red hot for the Rich Mountain Bucks. Rachel Lawyer will foul back the first pitch she sees. Down in the count quickly, 0-1. For the reigning NJCAA Region 2 Player of the Week. Standing in against the hot-handed Copine. The pitch, a strike on the outside corner. Quickly, 0-2 on Lawyer. Lawyer looking to protect with 2 strikes on her. Pitch on its way, outer edge, too far outside. That'll be ball 1. Copine has the pitch, the 1-2. Hit up the middle, firing over to first. The play made by Van Meter to retire Rachel Lawyer. Collins to Van Meter. Here comes Kiara Burkhart. The speedy center fielder batting at the bottom of the order for NPC. Burkhart looking to be a base runner here in the third inning. First pitch, she'll take a strike. Second attempt on its way, swing and a miss. Burkhart with 2 strikes on her. Copine ahead in the count early. NPC looking for a base runner before the top of the order. Burkhart shows bunt, pulls back ready to slash, waits that one out on the outside, and it pays off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Copine's next pitch down in the dirt, a good eye, 2-2. On its way, and that will be strike 3. Burkhart goes down looking. Another strikeout for Abby Copine this evening, her 3rd of the ball game. To the top of the order we go. Here's Paige Attaway. The sophomore speedster struck out her first time up this evening. Here comes Coach Tracy Neely to talk with his infield. Talking shop and a little bit of strategy here. Of course, Copine firing on all cylinders here early in this ball game tonight. Back at home plate, you see Paige Attaway and Emma Sowell talking things over as well. Paige Attaway, the all-time leader in walks at National Park College, sharing some words of wisdom with her freshman first baseman. Meeting in the circle comes to an end. Here we go. 2 outs. Base is empty. The hitter is Attaway. Copine at the ready. Here we go. First pitch taken high. Ball 1. Attaway with a strike taken at the chest there. Attaway not necessarily known to be an aggressive swinger at the plate. Her bread and butter is making pitchers work for it here, but Copine has absolutely did that, now working with a 1-2 count. The Nighthawks are trying to keep the top of the 3rd inning alive. Attaway looking to reach here. The 1-2 down the middle for strike 3. Copine takes out Attaway for the 2nd time today. 4 Ks on the day for Copine. And we go to the bottom of the inning. No score. Bucks and Nighthawks. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for the University of Arkansas Rich Mountain. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's the NJCAA Division II Softball Southwest Plains District Tournament, powered by National Park College on the Nighthawk Network. Due up Kinley Rankin, Brianna Email, and Brooke Tyler. Rankin, the right fielder, steps in against Avery Creech for National Park College. Rich Mountain trying to ride some of the momentum created by its defense and its pitcher, Abby Copine. A foul ball will start this at bat for Rankin, 0-1. Second pitch rises high. Marino able to reel it in, but a good eye results in a 1-1 count. Count even, one apiece. Creech delivers. That one sent out to shortstop. It's over the head of James. Bobbled in center field by Burkhart, and it will go down as a leadoff single for Rankin. The potential go-ahead run now stands on first for Rich Mountain. It will go down as the first hit of the ball game for the Bucks. Next up, left fielder Brianna Email. Creech anticipating the bunt. That one picked up. Sowell fires over to Macy Graves for the out. Rankin heads to second on the sacrifice. To the top of the order we go. Brooke Tyler steps to the dish for the Bucks. She popped out to Alexis Artigo over on third, her first time up tonight. One out and a runner on second. Creech looks to go back to work against the top of the order here. First pitch. And it's a strike at the chest. Tyler is not happy about it. The count will be 0-1. All smiles is Avery Creech in the circle. She'll try to extend her lead in the count here. On its way, that one popped up over to second. Graves can't get it. It's into right. Attaway with the quick pickup. Firing to third. And taking second on the throw will be Tyler. Runners on second and third, just one out. The Bucks threaten. Next up, Emily Stout, who walked back in the first inning. Stout was the lone base runner in this ball game for the Bucks before this inning. First pitch from Creech, fouled away. Count is 0-1 on Emily Stout. Looking to bring in some red and black jerseys. Next pitch on its way, showing bunt. That ball gets away. Play at the plate, not in time. Rich Mountain takes the lead. Coming in to score, Kinley Rankin. And moving to third is Brooke Tyler. University of Arkansas Rich Mountain with a 1-0 advantage. The Nighthawks are trying to stop the bleeding here in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch to Stout. Down the middle. No, just off center. Ball two. Creech has the one she wants. On its way, bunted. Foul. Two balls, two strikes. That'll take away the potential slash bunt opportunity here, with Stout trying to bring Tyler home. Creech looking to take care of business at the plate. On its way, and it drops low. 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one sent out to the outfield on the run. Catch made by Burkhart. Tagging and coming home is the second Buck run. Rich Mountain 2, NPC yet to score, an RBI sacrifice fly from Emily Stout. Tyler scores on the play. Here comes Lindley Collins. The shortstop is 0 for 1, a ground out to Artigo at third. The first pitch to Collins, ball 1. NPC trying to get out of the third inning, get back to the batter's box. The 1-0. It drops right in perfectly. Placed by Creech, 1-1. Collins looking to put it in play and get back on base. Creech delivers. Check swing up high, did not go. 2-1. This Rich Mountain dugout getting loud here in the third. Creech trying to drown out the noise. The 2-1, too high. Collins threatening a 2-out walk here in the bottom of the inning. Creech is 3-1, just below the knees, ball 4. Collins will take her base, her first time reaching tonight. The inning continues with the catcher, Lyndon Cole. Cole grounded out to Hadley James, her first time up this evening. Pitch on its way. High above the chest, ball 1. Creech has struggled a little bit with her command on those high risers, and here goes Coach Dory Cormier to talk about it with her hurler. Wanting to make sure things don't get too far out of hand here in the third. There's still lots of softball to go in this one. Coach Cormier trying to bring back the energy to this infield. With Rich Mountain finding some momentum here in the third. Kinley Rankin started it all off with a base hit. Brianna Email with the ground out, and then Brooke Tyler with a single. Emily Stout with the RBI sacrifice fly. And with 2 outs, Lindley Collins drawing a walk. Count is 1-0 on the catcher, Lyndon Cole, as the meeting in the circle comes to a close. Next pitch from Avery Creech is lifted deep to left. Rachel Lawyer is there for the grab. The third inning comes to a close. 2-0, Rich Mountain. The Nighthawks bat when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Back in action here at the ballpark, Ardmore Regional Park. In Ardmore, Oklahoma, I'm Mark Oliver. It's the Southwest Plains District Tournament powered by National Park College and the Nighthawk Network. The Nighthawks find themselves trailing in this one. We go to the top of the fourth inning, 2-0 your score. University of Arkansas Rich Mountain able to take advantage of some miscues and put a bit of a lead on the scoreboard here. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up for the visiting team on the scoreboard, NPC. Strike one on the first pitch thrown to Emma Sowell off the arm of Abby Copine. Nighthawks with one hit in this contest, a Macy Graves triple, that coming back in the first inning. And just one base runner since then, Brooke LaBeouf with a walk in the second. NPC down, but certainly not out in this one here. Copine firing, and Sowell watches it away for ball one. The next pitch, Sowell, a swing and a miss, up high for the strikeout. Strikeout number 5 for Abby Copine. So Sowell retired. That brings up Macy Graves. Graves, the owner of the lone hit for the Nighthawks in this ball game. She steps to the plate looking to start a rally. First pitch popped up. Down toward foul territory, that one out of play. Souvenir for Matt Cartwright. Enjoying the game from beyond. Matt has done an excellent job, as well as the whole staff, helping get this tournament off the ground and running smoothly this week. There's a shot over to second base, and it's through the gap into center field. Graves with her second hit of the contest. NPC with the base runner, and now the tying run comes to the plate with Caitlin Marino to the dish. Marino flew out to right field her first time up tonight. The team's home run leader this season, hoping to tie the score with one swing. The pitch from Copine, got underneath it, popped it up, and the catch is going to be made over at third base. Kinsley Allen reels it in. That's the second out of the inning. Next up for the Nighthawks, Brooke LaBeouf. LaBeouf drew a walk her last time up, hoping to keep the rally rolling here in the fourth. On its way, high, ball one. Next pitch of the at-bat, LaBeouf watches for strike one. Abby Copine has done well painting that outer edge away from the Nighthawk hitter, causing some confusion with this Nighthawk lineup early in this contest. LaBeouf takes that one low. Ball two. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Macy Graves, the runner on first for NPC. LaBeouf looking for a connection. There's one. That one's going to be popped out toward right field. The catch is made. Down go the Nighthawks in the fourth. A 2-0 ball game heads to the bottom of the inning. UA Rich Mountain bats when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
It's the bottom of the fourth inning here from Ardmore Regional Park. The University of Arkansas Rich Mountain will come to the plate, looking to try to extend on its 2-0 advantage. Avery Creech returns to the circle. Some words of encouragement coming in from her teammates out in the field. Kinsley Allen will be the hitter for the Bucks here. Allen grounded out to Alexis Artigo her first time up this evening. First pitch from Creech. Popped up. That one trailing foul down the right field line, and it will be out of play. Returning to the batter's box is Allen, the third baseman, looking to start this inning strong. Creech delivers. There's a connection out to left field, and that ball is gone. It's a home run for Kinsley Allen, and she'll touch them all for the Rich Mountain Bucks. There's a welcoming crew awaiting her at home plate. Home run, Kinsley Allen. The lead grows larger for UA Rich Mountain. How do the Nighthawks respond here? A leadoff homer. Next up, Abby Ward, the DP, comes to the plate after flying out to Rachel Lawyer, her last time up. Avery Creech looking to shake it off in the circle and try to find out number one in the fourth. On its way, taken high, ball one. Another high offering there from Creech. A misfire, 2-0. The pitch down the middle. Creech hits her sweet spot, and the Bucks hitters letting her work for it here. Ward holds off. Count now 2-1. The pitch fouled back. And Avery Creech now in line to try to record her first strikeout of the ball game here. Two balls, two strikes. On its way, the high riser misfires, 3-2. Payoff pitch, that one ripped over to Macy Graves. She'll turn and fire to first. Sowell makes the play, and that's the first out of the inning. A hard-hit ground ball. NPC's middle infield does its job. Abby Ward is retired. Next up, Ashlyn Van Meter. Van Meter grounded out to Macy Graves her last time up. First pitch from Creech, a connection, a foul ball out of play. There is activity brewing in the Nighthawk bullpen. Jaylee Hawthorne getting warm just in case. The count is 0-1. One out, base is empty. Creech fires outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch of the at-bat, that one ripped down the line fair, all the way to the left field corner, picked up by Rachel Lawyer. Turning and heading to second is the hitter. It's a double for Ashlyn Van Meter. The Rich Mountain Bucks with another run in scoring position. Next up, Kinley Rankin. Rankin was the spark that ignited that 2-run fire back an inning ago. A single, a run scored, part of that 2-run third for Rich Mountain. The Bucks are looking to light it up again. Creech to the rubber, ready to rock. First pitch, lifted over to Hadley James. She looks, fires to first. Emma Sowell makes the play, 2 down. Bottom of the order is here. It's Brianna Email. The left fielder checks in against Avery Creech, 0 for 1 on the day. A ground out to first. Nighthawks trying to strain a base runner here. First pitch, a swing and a miss up high. Off-speed offering off the hand of Avery Creech. Email looking to lock in and get it back under control at the plate here. On its way, too high. Good eye by Email, who goes even in the count, 1-1. The pitch from Creech, that one sent out to right field, caught by Attaway. Sprinting toward the right field line, that leaves a base runner aboard for the Bucks. We go to the 5th inning. Rich Mountain leads it 3-0. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
It's the 5th inning in our nightcap tonight. National Park College trailing the Bucks of UA Rich Mountain by a score of 3-0. I'm Mark Oliver. Abby Copine returns to the circle. And the Nighthawks come to the plate looking to chip away at the deficit. It'll be James, Artigo, and Lawyer, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for NPC out of Hot Springs, Arkansas. Hadley James has been busy over at shortstop defensively today as she swings at the first pitch she sees, fouls it off of her. James grounded into what was ultimately a double play her last time up. With Brooke LaBeouf also being taken out on the base paths, count is 0-1 on the shortstop, James. Second pitch from Copine, too high, and a good eye, 1-1. James sprints back into the box for the Nighthawks. Next pitch on its way down in the dirt, ball 2. Copine locks in, fires outer edge, nicks the corner, strike 2. Copine with her signature spot there, outer edge. Riding the line. Count is 2-2. On its way to James, swing and a miss, strike 3. Copine wheeling and dealing now into the 5th inning of this ball game. Another K on the day. Number 6 for the Bucks hurler. Next to the plate, Alexis Artigo. The third baseman coming in, looking to get on base for NPC. I believe time is called here, bringing some new softballs into the field of play here. And ready to rock, Copine to Artigo. First pitch, ball 1. Copine delivers that one at the chest of Artigo, just at the letters. 1-1. Lex grounded out to Lindley Collins her first time up. She'll get a connection on this one. Grounded over to third. That's a foul ball. So Ardigo heads back to the plate for the reset here. She'll get to try again. Her second strike in her at-bat here in the fifth. One and two on Ardigo. On its way. Outside and a misfire from Copine. A rare miss off target. That one dying before home plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ardigo pops it up. This one trailing, foul, out of play. This at-bat will continue. Ardigo looking to straighten it out here. Here's the pitch. Ardigo sends that one sky high into foul territory. Catch is made. That'll be the second out of the inning for NPC. Fouling out to Van Meter. It all comes down to the bat of Rachel Lawyer here in the fifth. Lawyer 0 for 1 on the day. A ground out to shortstop. Lawyer swings at the first pitch she sees. Back to the pitcher. Over to first. Side. Retired. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning here in Ardmore. Bucks lead it 3-0. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Into the bottom of the fifth inning. It'll be the top of the order for University of Arkansas Rich Mountain. Brooke Tyler, Emily Stout, Lindley Collins, UARM. In the driver's seat here in our winner's bracket tonight. NPC down, but not out until the final out in this one. Avery Creech back in the circle, ready to go back to work. Brooke Tyler is 1 for 2 in this contest tonight. Her last time up, a single and a run scored in that 2-run third. Kensley Allen adding the third run in the ball game an inning ago on a solo shot to lead off the bottom of the fourth. The count is 1-0 on Tyler. Here's the pitch. Creech misfires outside, ball 2. On its way, there's a grounder. Scooped up by James. The throw to first. Sowell makes the play. There's one away. That takes care of Brooke Tyler at the top of the lineup for the Bucks. Next up will be Emily Stout. Stout has been quite productive at the plate tonight. A walk in the first, an RBI sacrifice fly in the third. She'll look to spark the rally here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Strike 1 on that off-speed offering from Creech. Creech gets the sign. She's all smiles, lets it rip. That one is sent out to center field. Kiera Burkhart sails beneath it. Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 up, 2 down for the Bucks here in the fifth. Next up, Lindley Collins. The shortstop 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. Avery Creech and the Nighthawks trying to take down the Bucks 1-2-3 in the 5th. Pitch on its way, Collins shows bunt, pulls back, and it's strike 1. Creech calling out orders to her infield here, getting them in position. Second pitch on its way, now flirting with the outer edge, coming up just short, ball 1. Count is even on Lindley Collins. Pitch on its way, the rises too high for ball 2. Pitch on its way. That one's going to be sent out to left field. Rachel Lawyer beneath it makes the catch. We're headed to the 6th inning. NPC trails 3-0. They'll come to the bat when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Into the 6th inning we go. 3-0 your score. University of Arkansas Rich Mountain out front. It was a 2-run 3rd inning followed by a 4th inning solo shot from Kinsley Allen to build the lead to where it is here. Back in the circle, it's Abby Copine, hot off of a no-hitter against SAU Tech yesterday, in the driver's seat for her 2nd consecutive playoff victory. Now NPC down. Yes, not necessarily time to hit the panic button quite yet. Still some softball to go, but time is beginning to roll out on that comeback attempt. The Nighthawks don't have to get all 3 right here, but they'd like to line up the scoreboard and make it a little bit easier, just in case they need a 7th inning showing here. Ground ball through the middle. Kiera Burkhart will take her base. A leadoff single for the Nighthawks. That opens up a lot of options with the top of the order coming to the plate. Next up, Paige Attaway. Attaway is 0 for 2 in this contest with 2 strikeouts. That hit for Burkhart, the 3rd hit of the ball game for NPC. She stands on first, showing bunt. Here's the throw down to second. Burkhart is safe. NPC may have to take some chances, get a little aggressive with the base running. We saw a little bit of that in the 1st on that Macy Graves smack to right field, turning the Jets on and stretching 3 bags out of it. Burkhart now stands on 2nd. The count is 1-0 on Paige Attaway. The pitch from Copine down in the dirt. Attaway looking to reach for the first time in this contest. Time is called. Here comes Coach Tracy Neely. The slow trot out to the circle. He's going to look to try to get things back under control for the ladies in black and red. UARM in the driver's seat, looking to face off against Murray State College tomorrow. The Aggies await the winner at 4 p.m. Friday. The loser of this battle faces off at 1:30. The Aviators of ASU-Newport await. At 11 a.m., we'll have Carl Albert State College versus Western Oklahoma State College. And 2 teams out of our losers bracket will have to play once again tomorrow night at 6:30. These teams want to avoid having to get to that level here. A decent lead there for Burkhart. Rich Mountain's just going to let her go back to the bag here. It is 3-0 on Paige Attaway for the Nighthawks. NPC starting to generate some momentum if Attaway can reach here. The all-time leader in walks takes a strike, 3-1. Copine gets the call from her battery mate behind home plate, Lyndon Cole. The pitch, Attaway fouls it off the catcher mask. Now the count is full, 3-2. Attaway looking to protect, NPC looking for base runners. Emma Sowell, the hard-hitting freshman, stands on deck. Three-two pitch, strike 3. Burkhart trying to induce the throwdown, could not get it from Cole. That's the first out of the inning. Emma Sowell 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Seven Ks on the day for Abby Copine. Sowell puts a bunt down, but it's foul. Coach Dory Cormier seemingly okay with just trying to move Burkhart to third. Macy Graves on deck, Caitlin Marino in the hole. Will Sowell try a slash bunt here? No, she's going to pop this one up, out into foul territory, out of play. 2 strikes on the first baseman, Emma Sowell for NPC. The pitch, Sowell with a grounder over to third. Van Meter touching the bag for the second out. It works the same as a sacrifice bunt. Kiera Burkhart moves to third. Macy Graves comes to the plate with a triple and a walk tonight. She's 2 for 2. A ball down in the field scores the first Nighthawk run of the contest. First pitch, taken. Up high, strike 1. A big opportunity for NPC to chip away at the deficit here. Copine delivers, and a good take by Graves, 1-1. Copine's next pitch, liftoff, out to center field, on the run, that ball is down. Burkhart will score, headed to second is Graves, and she is safe. RBI double for Macy Graves. The Nighthawks are on the board. Graves is now just a home run away from the cycle. NPC on the board. It's 3-1. Here's Caitlin Marino representing the tying run in this ball game. A meeting in the circle. Copine and Cole to talk about it. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Marino set to get the green light here. Finally breaking through against Copine. First pitch outside, strike 1. Copine starts with her comfort zone on the outer edge. Copine at the ready. On its way, Marino with a deep drive to center. The catch is made. Down go the Nighthawks in the 6th, but a run comes across. It's a 2-run score. Bottom of the 6th, due up next. The Bucks come to bat when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? and to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Bottom of the sixth inning is here, in the mission for the Rich Mountain Bucks is try to pad that lead back again. NPC generating a little bit of momentum late in this contest. Can Avery Creech slow down the Bucks enough to get NPC back in the batter's box? 2 runs doesn't necessarily feel insurmountable in this one. Abby Copine certainly has been difficult to hit throughout this tournament. And now Rich Mountain's going to come to the plate. Lyndon Cole, Kensley Allen, and Abby Ward coming to the dish in the 6th. Avery Creech getting set in the circle for National Park College. The lights come on here in Ardmore. First pitch, that one ripped. Foul. Down the right field line, out of play. The count is 0-1. Creech's next pitch on its way, ripped into left field. Reeled in by Rachel Lawyer, but standing on first is Cole, a leadoff single. Well, the last time Kensley Allen came to the plate, she sent it over the fence, a solo home run. 1 for 2 on the contest today, and we may have a pinch runner coming in for the Bucks here. Coach Tracy Neely is out with his clipboard. We'll see who comes in for the Bucks here. Running for the University of Arkansas, Rich Mountain, number 9, Perry Nickerson. So Coach Neely electing to put a speedster on to see if he can pad his lead. A short lead over at first for Nickerson. The hitter is Allen. Pitch on its way, and there's a strike at the letters. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Creech has the one she wants from Marino. Here's the pitch. That one sent sky high, foul, out of play. There's a connection down the third base line and foul. Allen will come back home for the reset here. Softball reeled in and back to the circle to Avery Creech. On its way, and that one swung at high, popped up foul. Out of play, souvenir for a youngster here in the stands tonight in Ardmore. Count remains 1-2 on Kensley Allen. On its way, that one dies just before home plate. The runner will take off for second. And Nickerson will get there safely. Into scoring position are the Bucks once again. The count is 2-2. Creech winds and fires. It rises high, ball 3. Time called. Creech wants to talk about it with her catcher, Caitlin Marino. Creech wanting to make sure that this discussion goes without a hand signal. That way the pitcher and catcher are on the same page here. Here we go, 3-2. The pitch to Allen, ripped foul. Softball coming back into the field of play. Macy Graves with a high five with Avery Creech. And we're ready to keep going. No outs, runner on second. The 3-2 taken for ball 4. Back-to-back base runners to start the 6th for the Bucks. A single and then a walk. The hitter is Abby Ward, the designated player. Here comes Coach Cormier for NPC. We're going to have a pitching change here in Ardmore. That'll do it for Avery Creech tonight. The freshman Jaylee Hawthorne coming in to make her postseason debut. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Freshman hurler Jaylee Hawthorne gets the call for National Park College. Avery Creech's day is done. A lot of miles on that arm here in this tournament, going the distance in last night's finale against Carl Albert State College. That one a bit of a nail-biter all the way through in that 4-2 Nighthawk win here. NPC within striking distance here against the number 2 overall seed Rich Mountain. And looking ahead to Hawthorne to get NPC across the finish line here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runners on, no one out as we resume play. The hitter is Abby Warren. The DP is hitless this contest. A fly out and a ground out. Corner infield in. Showing bunt, putting down, and that ball is foul. And Misawa was ready to pounce on top of it, but it's strike 1. Ward hoping to straighten it out here with Ashlyn Van Meter awaiting on deck. The count is 0-1. On its way, the bunt is down, but it's foul. And now 2 strikes on Ward, who may be forced to swing away here. Hawthorne working ahead in the count with 2 strikes on Abby Ward. Looking for her first strikeout, the team's first strikeout defensively today. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hawthorne comes in and gets that elusive first out of the inning. Next up, Ashlyn Van Meter. Van Meter is 1 for 2. Her lone hit coming in the 4th inning, a double. Corner infield still playing in a little bit with Artigo at 3rd, Sowell at 1st. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 down the middle. Hawthorne steps back to the rubber here. And a ball call up high to bring it even, 1-1. Hawthorne gets the call from Marino. On its way, fouled away. Hawthorne now in line to notch back-to-back strikeouts against the Bucks. Van Meter on a mission to bring base runners home. Pitch on its way down the middle. Off target. Nighthawk Nation thought they had strike 3. Hawthorne will have to work just a little bit harder for it here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hawthorne looking to shake it off as she reapproaches. The 2-2. Popped up. Out to shallow right field. Attaway calls for the ball and makes the grab. 2 down. Kinley Rankin steps to the plate next. She's 1 for 2 today. A 3rd inning single and score. She grounded out to Hadley James at shortstop back in the 4th. 2 outs, 2 on for the Rich Mountain Bucks. On its way, strike 1 off the arm of Jaylee Hawthorne. Hawthorne winds and fires, ground ball to James. James fires to 3rd. The ball gets away. Here comes a run. Rich Mountain will add to its lead. A miscue in the infield allows a run to score. It's 4-1. When it's all said and done, there will be runners on the corners. Rankin delivers again. Lyndon Cole scoring on the play. Kinsley Allen held up at 3rd. With 2 outs, here's Brianna Email at the bottom of the order. Hawthorne down the middle. Ball 1 dropping just below the knees. And she'll look to battle back against the left fielder here. Next pitch on its way, fouled straight back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hawthorne at the ready gets the sign from Marino. On its way, and that one sent out to right field. Attaway on the run. That ball is down in foul territory. It'll go down as strike 2. Email comes back home looking to try again. Attaway on a dead sprint in right, just barely coming up empty. The count is 1-2. On its way, too high. Runner's going to take off for second. Marino is going to let her go. Rankin into scoring position on second. Kensley Allen waiting to be driven in. 2-2 on email. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. Sixth inning in the books. Rich Mountain adds to its lead. A do-or-die top of the seventh inning is upon us for National Park College. The Southwest Plains District Tournament, Day 2, comes your way next right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Abby Copine takes the circle for UA Rich Mountain, trying to send the Bucks on in the winner's bracket, with Murray State College awaiting the winner tomorrow. I'm Mark Oliver. NPC has its back against the wall here in a do-or-die top of the seventh inning. 4-1, your score. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Nighthawk Nation. Here's designated player Brooke LaBeouf. Copine's first pitch on its way, strike one. LaBeouf with a walk back in the second inning, flew out to right in the fourth. She searches for her first hit of the ball game here. On its way, a swing and a miss. Copine ahead in the count early, 2 strikes on the hitter, LaBeouf. LaBeouf with a high drive out to right field. Underneath, making the grab is Kinley Rankin. There's one out here in the seventh inning. Next up, shortstop Hadley James. James gets the green light from Coach Cormier to go out and do great things. James hitless on the contest, a ground out and a strikeout today. Strike one on a fireball from Copine. Count 0-1. Copine wasting no time in between pitches, but she misses on the outer edge. 1-1. On its way, James with the take above the letters. Ball 2. The Nighthawks looking for base runners. Copine at the ready. She wheels and deals down below the knees. Ball 3. James threatening a walk with one out in the seventh. Pitch on its way, drops low, ball 4. James will make the trot down to first. Her first time reaching tonight. Next up for the Nighthawks, third baseman Alexis Artigo. Artigo 0 for 2. Ground out, fly out, takes ball 1 down in the dirt. Time called. Cole going to talk to Copine. Corner infielders coming in for the conference as well. Copine has been excellent through 2 games in this tournament. As she looks to bring the Rich Mountain Bucks across the finish line and remain undefeated in tournament play. The 1-0. Down the middle for a strike. One ball, one strike on Artigo. James the runner on first. Here's the pitch. That one popped up, out towards shallow, right field. That ball is down. It's dropped in right. James is safe. Artigo is safe. 2-1, and the potential tying run comes to the plate. It's Rachel Lawyer for NPC. Lawyer hitless tonight. 2 groundouts. A chance for the sophomore left fielder to shine. Ground ball. Shortstop bobbled into the outfield. Here comes James. It's 4-2. The ball is thrown away. And taking second on the play is Rachel Lawyer. The Nighthawks have momentum in the 7th. A couple of errors in the infield. That ball got the best of Lindley Collins, and Rich Mountain out to talk about it. Do you believe in magic? NPC trying to come back and be the first lower seed to win a matchup in this tournament. James scores on the play. Alexis Artigo gets the stop sign at third. Lawyers on second. The batter is Kiki Burkhart. Burkhart slapped a single her last time up. A single here could tie this game. These crowds are getting loud. The dugouts are getting loud. Copine fires. There's a bunt, but it's foul. Burkhart hoping to use her speed to her advantage, batting on that left-hand side. Just a hop, skip, and a jump from the first base bag. The 0-1. Taken high. Ball 1. Count is even, 1 away. Copine fires. There's a strike. It drops perfectly right down the middle. A pinch hitter waits on deck for the Nighthawks. Count is 1-2. On its way, Burkhart fouls it away. She'll stay alive in this at-bat here. Tension building in our finale here in Ardmore. Burkhart shows bunt. On its way. Ball 2. Copine thought she had a strikeout. She'll shake it off with a smile. Count is 2-2. On its way, Burkhart fires that one out to left field. The catch is made out and left by the Bucks. A big play by Brianna Email. 2 down. And the Nighthawks are going to go to the dugout and bring out Delaney Lloyd to try to be a hero and tie this game. She'll bat in the number 1 spot for Paige Attaway. Chance of D'Lo coming from the Nighthawk dugout. What a moment this could be for this sophomore utility player. Two on, 2 out. Here we go. Copine. Ball 1, strike 1. At the knees. Lloyd looking for the pitch that she wants. On its way, Lloyd takes strike 2. And the Bucks are 1 strike away. from getting out of this jam and moving on. Lloyd with 2 strikes on her. Copine delivers. There's a slap down the first baseline. Van Meter steps on the bag. This game is over. The University of Arkansas Rich Mountain will move on in the winner's bracket. Final score 4-2. With the loss, NPC falls into the loser's bracket. The Nighthawks will face off against ASU-Newport tomorrow at 1:30. Moving on are the Bucks. They have Murray State coming up at 4 o'clock tomorrow. What a day, what a game, what a tournament here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. A breakdown of tomorrow's events before we leave you from the ballpark tonight. Game 1 at 11 a.m., an elimination matchup between Carl Albert State College and Western Oklahoma State College. Then at 1:30, NPC takes on ASU-Newport. Our winner's bracket match, the final 2 remaining in the winner's bracket, Murray State College and UARM at 4 o'clock. And then at 6:30, the winners of each of our elimination games will have to meet for a second time on Friday, with the winner staying alive to play on Saturday. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. We say so long from Ardmore, Oklahoma. A beautiful day for softball comes to a close. We'll be right here for every pitch tomorrow, all 4 games on the Nighthawk Network. Be sure to subscribe to get notified when we go live for every play tomorrow. The NJCAA Southwest Plains District Tournament continues Friday. Have a good night. I'm Mark Oliver. This has been a presentation of National Park College on the Nighthawk Network.